एवरीवन, वेलकम टू वीडियो नंबर 5 ऑफ चिट चैट सीरीज। आज के वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे अबाउट द आर्ट ऑफ डिसीजन मेकिंग। वेल, nobody can teach you, but there are methods and ways where you can experiment, and in today's video I'm going to share what has truly worked for me. Every passing moment our brain is consciously or unconsciously making decisions, like what to act upon, what not to act upon. Those are also the choices that you make during the day, right from what to wear to what to eat, where to go, how you want to spend time, to making the biggest decisions that can be life altering events. So before I tell you the best piece of advice that I've received around it and why do I think that this is important topic to discuss today, the only thing that is most valuable is the time that we have. Like, it's very limited. We don't even know how much time do we have. So you have certain number of years to live. Every time you're making a choices, it's a consciously or unconsciously shaping who you are as a person and who you are becoming. So when I think about when I'm on a deathbed, how I want my life to pass by in a flashback, what kind of flashbacks do I want? So for the longest time my Instagram bio is regrets are dumb, take chances. What kind of chances one should take? Now there's no rule book around the decision making, right? You can always strive to be a better human being, but you're bound to make mistakes, you make wrong choices, and learn those lessons and integrate in who you are becoming. But idea is to operate it from the consciousness and the awareness level. Decisions which are irreversible, for example, time that you lose, life partner, having a family of your own, baby, location, where you want to stay, what kind of a people you want to work with. Those are some sort of milestones and the important decisions that you have to be very conscious about. The way you do the smallest of small thing is the way you do the biggest of big things. So that has been my curiosity around it. I am a big believer of pursuing the curiosities, something that intuitively pulls you in some directions, and go down to that rabbit hole and come out of it, dig deep, and understand whether that's something that excites you. The idea is to build a life that feels like a flow state, but for that to happen, you have to try multiple things. Studied CA, the auditing, the articleship, and then chose to move from consulting to startups, swap cities, venturing into sales, and yoga teacher training course, choreographed Sangeet. I've choreographed performances. I have performed on stage. I've been a theater artist. I've written few pieces. I'm making these videos. During my school days, I used to show up and enroll for everything, right from volunteering for the debate or reading, handwriting competition, dancing, singing as well, and at one point of time for drawing as well. I was given the participation certificate, and that day I knew that drawing is something not for me. But for that to happen, you have to try it out at least once and ask yourself, when was the last time you did something for the first time? But how does it make you feel? Do you wish to try it even once in your life? Then you should go after it. And many decisions that I am not really proud of, or some I truly regret. What has worked so far is one thing, which is truly understand the idea around it, visualize it, and see how do you feel about it. Like, just in your head, if it gives you a lot of excitement of executing it or even doing it or even trying it, how do you feel in your head? Does it energize you? Does it give you a lot more childlike enthusiasm to just do it for the sake of it, not having any expectations around the outcome, but would you do it anyway? If the answer is maybe to yes, then I really think that you should think about it and do it. That's about it for today's video. I hope that helps. And what are your thoughts around it? Do let me know what you up to next. See you. Bye.